In this inspiring and entertaining keynote by Speakers Salon alum Daphne Liu, you will learn how her twins taught her the power of leadership. You will also learn that the show must go on as Daphne performed beautifully and powerfully, having just had surgery on both of her wrists after a fall. This is a powerful reminder that her message was more important than her vanity.
This is my team. Our average age is 34, and for the young one is 8. That's bringing the stars. Ronan, 3-year-old boy who's curious about everything and likes sugar cube. Kinga, his 5-year-old sister, loves building Lego cities and singing Chinese songs so beautifully. Micah, the younger of my 7-year-old twins, is a surfer who always likes to tell me to breathe. Olivier, 2 minutes older than Micah, enjoying organizing shows to entertain and experimenting with things. On April 17, 2018, at 1:36 p.m. local time, we landed on the top of the globe. The story started one November morning in 2016, days after the twins turned 6. They've been studying democracies and just ran an unsuccessful bid for student council. On the bus to school, they eagerly strategized to win next year and declare, with the woman in the White House next year, we can make the school and the world a better place. I told them the election results. They stare at the I voted sticker and light steam in their eyes. Later that day, when they returned home, they asked about climate change and the photos of drowning baby polar bears. Having a discussion with first grader about Manhattan underwater wasn't what I expected at the end of the day. Growing up in Taipei as a soldier's daughter is like an orchid without roots. My parents left their family behind in China to move to Taiwan in 1949. Getting good grades to go to the best school is far more important than travel and creativity. Years later, having worked in 15 countries in 4 regions, I witnessed the younger generation democratize innovation. C-suites no longer dominate the conversation about vision and missions. Problem solving for business and people is what I do every day. I want to prepare the twins for a troubled world full of poverty and bigotry, yet a lot of hopes and promises. I often share my life experience and Chinese wisdom. 千里之行，始于足下. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I never thought they'd take me up for it. That day, they blame us for messing up Mother Earth. They want to put the bad guys in jail and making all the polluters pay. When I try to explain the trade-off between greenbacks and blue economies, they rebutted, Mom, what's greenback? I said, it's money, kids. And they said, oh, that's grown-ups, blah, blah, blah. That's just go to the North Pole. We have to see what's happening there ourselves. We can't vote because we're too young and we're not allowed to. That's just not fair. With hesitation, I ask, but how? They say, it's simple, Mom. We need a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, and an Instagram account, and we connect with kids everywhere. Some don't believe the ice is melting. We have to share what will be seen. So they will trust us because we are kids too. Raising kids is 24/7, never stop. To better manage our lives, we have a family routine that we will discuss and post our operating principles on the corridor and update it from time to time. Here's what's on the wall. Reflecting on our conversation later that night, I asked myself, what if we can? What if the children can change their futures right now? Not when they're 18, but when they're 6, 7, and 8. Can these socially aware, technology-savvy digital natives start a movement to demand their voices being heard? The kids' sparks of genius and their desire to be citizen scientists show me a moment of inspiration. And with a switch of mindset, we are on our way to the North Pole. Planning for an expedition is like managing a corporate change event. The roadmap prescribes a growth idea, list of action, and the team to execute. Assembling the right teams together is mission critical. The leadership, the experience, technical expertise, financial, legal consideration, risk management, and very importantly, the team dynamic. Carl Sagan say, imagination often will carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere. A year later, we assembled 1 million data points for NASA. We brought back the first proof of microfiber pollutions in the high Arctic Ocean, and likely in your body and in my bodies. We have empirical observation from Arctic people that the ice caps were melting at the rate of 9 feet per year. The stage here is 11 feet. And yes, the temperature was 10 to 15 degrees warmer than expected, which resulted in our early evacuation from the North Pole. We also successfully exhibited the imagination of kids around the world with hundreds of artwork and letters we brought up north. At work, the way we find our strength is through our challenges. In life, I learned I can contribute to something great when I start small. Exploration to less traveled territory took us where the digital world can't. It's not the classroom, but people we learn from. And it's not the technologies that inspire, but the harmony between nature and humanity. Kids' What If show me a path I'd never considered. Perhaps your journey could be inspired by young leaders in your life, and the destination may surprise you.
If you have the desire to share your very important message from the Speakers Salon stage, go to speakerssalonapplication.com. And I would love to hear your takeaways from Daphne's talk. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you have access to my latest videos. I'm so happy that you're here, and I will always respond to your comments. Big love.